Move a little, move a little.
Can we give more space at the back?
It's okay now, it's okay now. We are just three. We are waiting for you.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, are we ready?
Please, let's be set and start. Please.
Honorable Minister, could you tell us briefly what transpired inside?
The ceremony of release. His Lordship, the Chief Judge of FCT, signed the warrants of those affected by the presidential amnesty who are here. The warrants of their release had been signed by competent authorities, and some of them are out there. You should wait to interview them if you want to, but they are not all here. Some are in other custodial centers, but we have released those whose names are on the list approved by the president, and equally those who are on the list approved and paid for by the authorities in the FCT. That was the ceremony we have just come out from.
Honorable Minister, sir, I know the Attorney General has said that this process started way back 2018. Today you have witnessed the final signings of their release, which you have just confirmed. How delighted are you that you have achieved this purpose, which has been tasking for many months?
Well, let's put it very clearly. He said the process began then. It's ongoing. It's not as if it's concluded. This is the first phase. In fact, we are only flagging off the process. We expect the entire process to take some time. You know, we said 2,600 are still in the hands of the governors. That's the face of the process. But that's not the end of it, even at that. The government at the subnational level are to again revive their prerogative of mercy committees to regularly visit the custodial centers and recommend deserving inmates deserving and qualified inmates for amnesty progressively, that is stage by stage. One is fulfilled, that prerogative of mercy, compassion, and consideration for the legal society have come into play, and we are decongesting the custodial centers. I mean, it's a measure of fulfillment. But I'm very grateful to the President for his kind consideration of our plea, for him to do what we have started. And I believe it will be progressive. And I enjoin all of us, the press and the larger society, to support the process by accommodating those that will benefit from it. There should be no stigmatization. We should support their reintegration to society and help them. In the vote of thanks given by one of them, and from the interaction we had inside, they are all very remorseful. They regret ever being here. They regret the circumstances that brought them here in the first instance. And they have pledged to turn a new leaf. So we therefore appeal to the society to accommodate them, support them, and aid their reintegration. They pledge to be of good conduct. Let us support them to so do.
885. How many 885 people?
What are the measures put in place to make sure that this becomes in order to decongest this national services across the nation? We're having about 70,000.
Well, first you have to understand that the presidential committee on the reform and decongestion of correctional service has been in place even before the COVID-19, and even before the presidential regulations, on account of which the presidential committee in place has been reinvigorated. We have been working around the clock to come up with the policies, legislations, and indeed a roadmap that will see to the decongestion of prison formations. So it is not about the COVID-19 simplicity, but the fact that it has been in place, and as a matter of policy, the president has been very sensitive, mindful of the circumstances of our correctional centers formation across the country, and we are doing whatever we can do to ensure at the end of the day we have sustainable policies. And I think it is arising from that realization that one, we started with having in place legislations, Administration of Criminal Justice Act, for example, that ensures speedy determination of criminal cases, that ensures at the end of the day that there should not be breaches as it relates to taking people to correctional service formation. And then that has further been consolidated by a further legislation, Nigerian Correctional Service Act, which at the end of the day has embedded in it a lot of legislations that will assist the decongestion of the prison formation exercise. But I think the COVID-19 circumstances is an added advantage, added impetus that Mr. President considered sensitive for the purpose of supporting and enhancing what the committee for the prison, for the correctional service centers decongestion and reform is doing. So it is about doubling the effort that has been there before, and it's not about a one-off process. It is a continuous process as far as the government policy is concerned.
Honorable Minister of Information and Culture, sir.
Bros, don't tire.
I've just witnessed this, the president's directive. Nigerians and this gesture is a gesture of goodwill by Mr. President. Nigerians will want you to just speak a word of Nigerians on the assurances of Mr. President, especially in the light of moving, releasing these inmates and moving the nation forward.
Yes, COVID-19 prison congestion has always been uppermost in the mind of the administration. From the figures given by the minister, I think about out of the total about 70,000, only about 15 or 16. 50 actually are waiting trial, and that is huge. So the steps the government has taken now to look at the circumstances of those awaiting trial and those issues, I think it will help congesting correction.
Any message to the entire society, sir, in terms of social campaign?
Well, like I said, crime ultimately does not pay, and we would rather have many people out there than in here, because it will be more productive society to your family when you're out there. So just ask people, please obey the laws and be good citizens.
Thank you, sir.
Take your mic. Bring it. Thank you. Thank you. Like two.
What's my phone?
This one saying he doesn't want to. Okay? This one saying he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want interview.
He doesn't want his face.
Oh yeah, innocent. As I say, what to be in name?
Where Sunanga?
Ashuru what?
Ashuru Saluhu.
Mubarak.
Oh yeah, as I say now,
How do you, now that you are free, how do you feel?
One person at the same time.
One by one.
You are free now. So now that you are going back to the society, how do you intend to behave?
I can't be able to back time.
Some of you can.
You are not going. How are you going to behave in the society? You are not going to do bad thing or what?
I'm not going to do a bad thing. I'm going to do a good thing at front. Because everyone,
Mubarak what?
Has done for me through the federal government of Nigeria. I am very happy that God have done something which I have been praying for long, that God should cause the country to do so. God should cause something that will happen that will cause the federal government to release me. And God have done it for me by causing something to happen for move the federal government to remove me from prison. I am very happy for that.
So going back to the society, what would society expect from you?
I promise to be a better citizen of the society.
What actually brought you?
I was alleged of armed. That's what I was alleged. So I am very grateful that God have done it. I am Moses Nwayigwe. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I've been here, engaged myself in various activities on the prison here. I come in here, wrote WAEC. I wrote WAEC, make up my WAEC, got enrolled into National Open University. I'm running a course in National Open University. So, plus other various religious activities that have been going on, I've been engaging myself. If you look at my certificates, they are so numerous. So I am very grateful to God.
So what do you intend to do when you go home?
If I go home, whatever the Lord I led my heart to do, I will do to the glory of God.
What's your name?
I am Sergeant Matthias Peter.
Yes,
I am by.
That is what I can say for now. I'm so happy.
Please, after what happened today, how do you intend to live your life while you are integrated into the society as you go back home?
Well, actually, it's not as if maybe I committed the crime, but everything is in God's hands. But I know it has been ordained. But from now on, I know I have to be very careful and maybe I just have to be careful.
How are you going to do as you go back home now? How do you intend to live in the society?
Normal as same human being, because I'm also a human being and I've not done something wrong that I can't say. It's not as if maybe I killed or anything, but I can live as normal.
What's your name? Your name?
Your name, times, please.
Thank you.
Your name, please.
It's okay.
What's your name?